Well, news of the rebel advance into Tripoli was greeted warmly by investors around the world, sparking an immediate drop in oil prices. And analysts say now the most important question is just how much stability this new government will bring. Well, RT's Sarah Firth has the latest for us. Sarah, joining us there in Italy. So what's the rebel takeover of Tripoli done to the price of oil? Tell us more on that.
Well, what we've seen really is a knee-jerk reaction in the oil markets to the events in Tripoli. We've seen the oil prices, as you say, dropping almost $3. Investors thinking that there are some hopes that oil production could resume shortly. Now, Italy's foreign minister has confirmed that the Italian oil company Eni has sent workers back into Libya. They've led the way, really, in sending their workers back there. Immediately, we saw the stock prices rise. Again, as we're staying on the hope that they'll be able to re-establish output from Libya. Now, what we've seen is the other big oil companies, such as BP, have actually sat on the fence at the moment. They're waiting to see exactly how this plays out and what's going to happen over the coming days and weeks. Analysts saying that Eni and Total, companies such as Eni and Total, could be the major winners in post-war Libya. They were the companies, they were the countries that showed the most support for the rebel forces during this time, and so they're very much thought that they could benefit now with the current situation.
Well, you mentioned Eni, but presumably many others have got their eye on Libya's oil. Any thoughts about the future concerning other contenders?
Absolutely. What we've heard from the information manager of the Libyan rebel oil firm is that they've said they don't have any problems with Western countries, Western companies. Italy, France, the UK, they're okay, but they could have political issues with countries like Brazil, China and Russia. Now, if that's to be the case, then that could certainly be a major setback for those countries. You could see the loss of billions of dollars worth of oil contracts. I was speaking to one of the editors today of a very large newspaper here in Italy, and he's been following the situation very closely, and how he described this was like a chess game now between the oil companies, between the foreign countries on the ground there. It's still an extremely confusing time in Libya, what's happening in Tripoli now. There is still a lot left to sort out, and so certainly by no means is this game over at the moment, but that does spell the potential problems for those countries that Libyan rebel oil firm had pointed out. But as we said, hopes amongst the oil market that there will be output and oil production restored at some point in the near future in Libya.